Shalom, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Baharak HaKodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the sincere Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and righteousness. The topic we will be going into is that the Lord will deliver us from all evil. Okay? As long as we continue doing His will, we continue staying on the right path, and we do not turn to the left, and to walk backwards and find ourselves doing the same things that we were back then in the world. Okay, the scripture says to put off the old man. All right, and us coming into this truth, that's what we do. We put off the old man. Whatever wrong you used to do back into the world, the celebrating of pagan holidays, the eating swine's flesh. Okay, hey, like it is written, every man is given unto evil in his youth. Okay, because our parents didn't know any better. They grew us up doing these things until the Lord came to us and He put His Spirit within us and He opened our eyes and we see what righteousness is. Okay, but before we didn't know about the light because we were in darkness. It's the Lord who opened up our eyes to see and opened up our ears so we could hear, so we could be healed by this word. And what we have to do, we have to continue to walk in this truth. Okay? And don't go back into our old ways. This is Psalms chapter 125 and 3. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. So, if you are a true man of the Lord, you doing the right thing in the eyes of the Lord, you will want to continue doing so. You wouldn't want to depart from those ways. You wouldn't want to depart from the way of serving Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Okay? And put your hand into iniquity and do wrongfully. The scriptures tell us to offend less. Alright? And we have to strive and offend more less and more less until we be completely changed and we become 100% perfect and 100% pure. Alright? In the eyes of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. So, like it says, do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. Okay? So, let me get in the book of Apocrypha. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. Alright? It says, do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. So that's what, when people get harm, is the evil and the wrong that they have done. Okay? The Lord said, I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. The reason why the Lord wounds and the Lord kills is the evil people do. Alright? The wickedness people do. Okay? To draw harm unto them. Because the wages of sin is death. If you do wickedness and you work in iniquity, you go get a reward for that. You reap what you sow. If you sow wickedness, you will get a reward for your wickedness. If you sow in righteousness, you will get a reward for your righteousness. The Lord is going to reward and judge every man according to the works, according to his works. Alright? It says, depart from the unjust, and the iniquity shall turn away from thee. So you have to depart from the unjust. Okay? You also have to depart from unjust people. Because you have false pastors out here that is misleading a lot of people and gathering them unto destruction. Okay? Blind leaders are the blind. Right? So these are the things what's happening. Okay, we have to walk circumspectly. You know, the scripture says Satan is as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Alright? He's trying to make you go off. He wants you to sin and do wrong things so the Lord could bring judgment on you. Because that is the Lord is a just, fair power. He won't just kill you for no reason. Nah, you do something wrong. Okay? So he will judge you according to the works that you have done. However, if you were wicked and you repent from that and you walk in the path of righteousness, the Lord will forgive you. Okay? I'm going to see if I can get that in Ezekiel. It's Ezekiel, let me see. This is Ezekiel chapter 8. I'll start at 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thine own soul. Okay? So, this is how important it is to warn these people and do the work of the Lord. You gain the blood off your hands. Okay? But it also has, if a wicked man turns from his wickedness and he becomes righteous and he do what's pleasing in the eyes of the Lord, all the wickedness that he did would be mentioned and he will live. Okay? But if the righteous turn from his righteousness and he become wicked, all the good and the righteousness that he done will not be mentioned and he will die. Okay? And that is what I meant to get. Let me see if I could get. Okay. Let me see. Turn from his wickedness. Yeah. Alright, this is it here. This is Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 27. Again, when the wicked man turneth away from his wickedness and he had committed, and doeth that which is lawful and right, he shall save his soul alive. Okay? So if you have a wicked individual, he was a sinner, he's wicked or whatever, and he hear this word, and he repents, and he's doing what's right and pleasing in the eyes of Yahushai, okay, he will live if he continue. Alright? But if a righteous man who was once doing the right thing, and he leave, then he will be destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? It's in the 26th verse, I'll read it. When a righteous man turneth away from his righteousness and committed iniquity and died in them, for his iniquity that he had done shall he die. Okay? So, an individual could be in the truth doing the work of the Lord. If you turn away from the path of righteousness and you walk in the path of darkness and wickedness, you know, you're committing adultery secretly, the Lord will bring it open. Alright? And he will destroy you because you turned left. You didn't stick to that path. Okay? You let Satan get the best of you. Satan gets you. Okay? This is how important it is to stay focused. All right? You should pray to do the right thing. You should pray to endure temptations. The word temptation is what? Nasayawan, I believe it's in the Hebrew. You know, you could pray and say, Adawan Yahushai, Aishaya, Yakal, Kal Nasayawan, which is make me endure all temptations. Okay, you should want to endure all temptations. Okay? And the hour of temptation is coming, which is the mark of the beast, which you can't buy or sell. Once some things come and you know you can't buy or sell without it, which we already know what that is, and we already see it's coming. The MARK, the micro CHIP, you all should know what I was talking about. Okay, that is the mark of the beast, and if you take that, you will feel the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So you should hope to endure that. You should know, you should have faith in the Lord that He would take care of you. Okay? We don't need this man and his system. It's going to be destroyed. We want it to be destroyed. So, you have to endure temptations. And you have to walk in that path of righteousness. And ask the Lord to shield you from the evil. You know? Let me see what else I could get here. It's John 8 and 51, boy. Yeah, this is John chapter 8, verse 51. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see that. So, you want to obey Yahushai and do what Yahushai commanded us to do. The Lord said He sent us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. He sent us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So we have to use wisdom in certain cases, okay? Because Satan could send a man and try to trip you up and make you get carnal. Or you have to stay in the spirit, you know? All these things is test, you know? Okay? And you always have to be on your toes, because you don't know when these tests could come. That is why it's important to stay in the spirit. Let me see what else I could get here. Okay. So by you doing these things, the Lord will protect us. Alright? You doing what's right in the eyes of the Lord, you will be protected. You don't have to worry about a famine, okay, the sword, you know, pestilence, diseases, you know, beast. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. Okay? These judgments that the Lord is going to bring is for wicked people. It's not for the righteous. Okay? I'm going to get Job. This is Job, chapter 5, verse 19. It says, He shall deliver thee in six troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Okay? In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Okay? Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Okay? And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and that thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin. Okay? So the Lord is going to protect us from the things that's coming. Alright? Any danger, whether it be famine, the sword, the pestilence, the wild beast, even the animals will be at peace with us. You know? Because you doing what's pleasing in the eyes of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. You're feeding the Lord's sheep. You're keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments at the best of your ability, as much as you can. Okay? And you're on fire, you're being diligent, and you're doing all what you could. This is what pleased the Lord. You know? You're fearing Him. Okay? And that is what the Lord have pleased them. You know, you're meek, you're humble, you're doing the right thing in the eyes of the Lord, and so on and so forth, right? You're bringing money to righteousness with this word. This is what pleases the Lord. And you have great faith and trust and belief and confidence in the Lord. Alright? I'm gonna get Psalms again. This is Psalms chapter 91, verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. And this is one of the scriptures that Satan quoted, you know, when he was talking to Yahushai, when he was tempting Yahushai in the wilderness, you know, showing you that even these demons, you know, these wicked people, they'll look to twist these scriptures and use these scriptures against you. Alright? But we have to walk and be wise. Alright? Not in our own eyes. Alright? And we have to do what's right in the eyes of the Lord to endure all temptations. You know? And we will be alright. The Lord will protect us, you know. We will have a strong defense in the times to come. Okay? And you don't want nobody to deceive you and tell you otherwise. You know? So you have to always be mindful of the things that you do. Because a lot of times Satan mightn't try to, you know, pull you in one time. He will put you in trails. He will look to do it piece by piece. And he will look to do it in a way slowly that when he's doing it, you won't even realize it. That's why the scripture said, take heed to yourself. You know? So I will be closing it off here, giving all praises and glory and honor to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baharak HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the sincere Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth and righteousness. Shalom.